Man, look at this. Right here. Where it's going right here. There it is. Cameraman falling down on the job, man.
James Coley's eyes lit up.
Golly, man.
The Instagram post that showed the incredible catch from George Pickens in practice. Did you guys see that? And he goes,
this guy's incredible.
One of
look
like
at this.
9 or 10 every week.
Could have been pass interference if they didn't
Rob
call it.
wants to have this one back. I mean, when you got a guy that talented that can go up and grab it 50-50 the way Pickens can, you got
Should have threw that higher.
You got to give him a chance for the jump ball. But he saw what I did. I was just a little out. Looked over, gave Pickens a signal, took a shot.
Back to Zamir White again.
And now
Nope.
2nd and 10.
Right there.
The opposite way. Same goal.
They just playing around now. Fromm is just playing around now. Oh yeah.
He's letting him hear it a little bit. D.C. Williams out of Independence Community College with the coverage.
You know, Tom, you mentioned the physical
incredible.
capability of George Pickens. If you saw his dad at Phillips High School in Birmingham, Alabama, and the and-one dunk show that he
Haven't been very good on third down today though. We got to tighten that up.
It's surprising that his son, also named George Pickens, was able to do some similar things.
Turn that down just a little bit.
In the CFL after a career as a defensive back at Arkansas State. Talented family. Demetrius
Third and
Robinson
10,
in
clearly
motion.
passing
Third and
down.
10.
Right there.
Fromm floats it.
What are you
Robinson
doing?
coming back for it.
Man, that was a bad call. They should never threw that to that guy.
Clock running, and
George is just grinding clock. That's all we're doing now.
time to extend the lead.
Here comes Blinky.
Tell you what, Vandy, they played stingy this second half.
He ain't played stingy. George just take the foot off the throttle.
Hasn't been able to cash in the way they did in the first half.
Haven't had to. Why get out there and risk anybody?
Blankenship didn't miss from inside 30 last year. This is just outside of it at 31.
He got it.
That means a lot to many. Georgia takes
It's another one.
4-point lead with 2:13 to go.
2:13 to go. Kirby's visor is out of the danger zone, they say. Well, so far, I have seen a very fluid performance. Doesn't look rushed or forced. It looks methodical. It looks like a well-oiled machine so far. So right now we're playing some second and third stringers, which is why Zamir White is now in. So 30-6. I think Georgia may be the only SEC team that played a Power 5 team that won. Filling up my Pepsi. 2:13 to go. I'm not talking loud because my wife is sleeping on the couch with our baby boy. So kickoff, go dogs, sick 'em. Whoop, 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 whoop. 79-7 today. That's a behind kicking, Isaiah. Vandy's going to put in their backup quarterback to see how he does, apparently. I don't think it's going to make a lick of difference. It was nice to see George actually get a sack.
He spent a year away from this program, or a semester at least. He was working out with JP Arancibia and other guys back in the Knoxville area, trying to stay finely tuned.
Little guy still sleeping. 30-6 right now, Isaiah.
Last play with 4 games in relief from Kyle Shermer a couple of seasons ago.
So right there, my man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here we go, handoff.
Here's Jamari Wakefield.
Ooh, yeah.
Quarterbacks Neal and Wallace.
I'll make you pay for it.
And it seemed like a very friendly competition in that quarterback room. Yeah, it was, and I've been in those competitions at every level.
These guys quarterbacks are there in middle school, man.
How's your guys' relationship on and off the field? And it seemed great. A lot of times you can get some animosity. Obviously, everyone's competitive. They want to play, but good friends on the field. They hang out 2 or 3 times a week as well. I wish you would have seen Deuce a little earlier.
Surprised they didn't get a face mask on that one. Yeah, there it is. We got a face mask. So right now, it's just Georgia's just taking it easy now.
Mitchell Pryor with the carry. Really wanted to see what he could do, running the football, in meaningful time. I think
So 15-yard penalties certainly don't help. UGA have a pretty easy first games. I'd probably say 4 easy.
Late last night.
See, where's the ball at? The ball's on hour of 45. Let's do a little stand-up defense here. Let's not give up any more runs. Boom. Stop him. Dump trucked him. That was nice.
So Vandy gets Purdue next. As far as the Georgia schedule is concerned, home against Murray State, and then Arkansas State, and the big one.
Arkansas State will be a tough game.
Notre Dame comes to town.
Brian, Denny, me and you too, Bubba. Me and you both.
And on the slant, they're able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, they picked up a first down. Bama, Georgia, and LSU. That's about it, too. Bama, Georgia, LSU. So here's the schedule. Vandy, Murray. This will be whatever. We'll kill them, we'll kill them, we'll kill them, we'll kill them. Oh, man. You going to call that hole there? Boom, he's out of bounds. They going to say catch? They said catch. Alex, did you say... You said you're not impressed with Georgia? Is that what you're saying?
You maybe want out of that guy, but I think this quarterback competition is going to be ongoing.
Texas A&M sneaks up on Clemson. That'd be nice.
Good chance next week at Purdue. Obviously, Riley.
Maybe Syracuse could sneak up on them too.
Is much shorter. Riley Neal going back to Indiana. Never playing at Ball State. He's a Muncie guy. And incomplete at the end, but no flag.
Tripped up on his own feet.
I know it's way early, but why not start it?
Wish they ran some more. Yeah, I live in Georgia.
Georgia and Notre Dame. I mean, again, until I see anybody that can neutralize this offensive line, and Notre Dame's not going to have the size that some of the other teams in the SEC will. They're going to be good up front. They absolutely will be.
I live just south of Atlanta, but we're moving to north of Atlanta, up towards North Georgia.
And in your back pocket, you still have one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but you might not have to use it until you absolutely have to. That's dangerous.
Here we go. Pass. Up. Gets rolled out. Under pressure. Throws it away. 3rd and 10.
Notre Dame will bring good defensive in-depth. They lost Garrett
Good Lord.
and 2 other defensive tackles that were in the rotation the season ago. So the middle of that defense will be very different. I'm intrigued to see that Notre Dame offense, though, because you're not inserting in both a couple.
First victim of the season.
It's his deal. Right?
Somebody go get me a toe tag.
A little bit more, and I expect to have a few different wrinkles that suit his game a little bit better than
Vandy is bad, but Vandy could be second in the SEC East, man.
And Jimmy scored a touchdown in this one.
Get after him, running for his life, throw it away again.
And it falls.
I will say that about this quarterback, man. Their quarterbacks are pretty good at throwing it away.
Chase down to Adam Anderson. It's tough as a quarterback when your game is your mobility. And the outside
Georgia just has too much speed for mobility to be an advantage for a quarterback.
No, that is not fair at all. Really not. Not a hard seltzer there. 30-6, Georgia with the lead.
I don't think Jack Fromm's going back in. Oh, he grabbed his helmet. He's getting ready to go back in. They're going for it, man. How about that?
Jamari Wakefield for Vanderbilt being taken off the field on a cart. Not a good sign. Wallace begging for the snap, gets it up 4th down.
To the back of the end zone.
Incomplete. Vandy will turn it over on downs. Bigger
So let's see what Georgia does. Do I think D-Rob is our best receiver? No. D-Rob is crazy fast, though. He's faster than I thought he was. I mean, that guy's lightning fast. Anybody know the score of the Auburn game? A while ago I looked. I think Auburn had just scored again.
against Purdue. For a Vandy team that has been figuring out bowl eligibility over the last few years, that's almost a must-win game for them on the road. It absolutely is. I mean, when you play at Vanderbilt,
21-20 Oregon. Is that the final, or are they still playing?
3 or 4 of those outnumbered, at least from a talent perspective, most sacks.
6 minutes. It's anybody's game then.
Placed out and play stage in the game. He always does.
Let's see what Georgia does in 46 seconds. I can't believe that they rolled Fromm back out there, man. That's crazy.
Knows like you should.
Why wouldn't you give Stetson Bennett a minute or two? They're just going to kneel it out.
They'll run the clock out on this one.
Yeah.
Georgia with another
Let's see if
win
Derek Mason will actually let us run the clock out.
against the SEC East.
Okay, so Derek Mason does have a little bit of sense.
Lead after the first
Oregon
quarter.
quarterback injury.
And the Dogs a little bit
That could be a
quieter
problem.
offensively in the second half, but still dominating. This will be their 20th win in the last 23 season openers.
Yep, that's it. So let me find the remote here so I can put that game on.
The SEC opener,
SEC opener streak remains alive.
a 30-6 victory.
And it doesn't look like it's going to get broken anytime soon either. What channel is the Oregon? I think I may already have it up. It says Miami, Ohio State.
A couple turnovers here and there.
I'm not interested in that.
Carry the ball.
What channel is it on? ABC?
And then I thought we tackled good on defense. Down the stretch, some other guys got in there and they kind of moved the
Hold on,
ball.
guys. I'm getting to it.
We're trying to create depth. So some of those younger guys got to step up, but overall good.
So 21-20 with 5 minutes to go.
No, I love it, Kirk. We talked about
4th and 1. Who's got the ball? Oregon's got the ball.
the Oregon offensive line.
Golly, where's the ball at? What yard line is it on? Must be close to the 50-yard line. Roman soldiers. I guess he means group. I guess you mean Roll Tide. Honestly, Brett, I'm not so impressed with its offense so far, but it'll probably improve. I'll get into that here in just a minute. I think there's more there than what you realize. And I'll give you my opinion. We'll see what you think after I give you my opinion. LSU versus Texas next week. Can't wait. So let's see, where's the ball at? So Oregon's got the ball on the 40-yard line. When Tennessee has to play Georgia, I have Georgia 50-3, right? So what's going on?
Let's talk to Dave Guitar, rules expert, because Oregon thought by taking the timeout they could bring him in, Dave. No, they cannot. On an injury, they has to be a play in. Okay. You cannot buy a player back in. That's the rule. Okay. You can buy a player back in at a time.
Figured an Oregon coach would know that.
So they assumed that they could get
Zeus looked good. He did look good. Farmer gets beat. Gus is out. Yeah. I mean, if you could make the argument that UGA, LSU, and Bama winning today. Yep. Go Dogs. Georgia Pete says. So the dogs rolled them 30-6. Could have been higher than that, but we had some stupid penalties that hurt us. Everything looked very fluid, very smooth. We got a sack. We got a turnover. Vols fan mad as all get out. I don't blame him. I'd be mad as hell too. There we go. Ooh, we got turnover on downs. Why would you not? Oh my God. Auburn stood him up, man. Look at this. He runs left, and he meets him behind the line. Bang. He buried him. It's a good call. Good call. So what do I think of Trevor's performance? I think it was lackluster, but I think some of these top end quarterbacks didn't really need to put out a super dominant performance and continue to pour it on. They have a lot to work on. Which team are you talking about, OG? Oh, right. Lee, did you see that? Oh, he shit whipped himself. He shit whipped himself. Watch this. Watch his hip, bro. Oh my God. You running into a guy 5 times your size. What are you doing, man? Bo Nix looks like a cheerleader out there on that field, man. He is tiny. Somebody get him some Wheaties, man. This kid is small. Bo Nix running for his life. Look at him, man. He's like, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, our defense looked pretty good. I think Tua did. I mean, I think you got out of Tua what you expected to get out of Tua. I mean, he managed the game well. He made some passes. I mean, he read the defense well. I mean, he did everything you expected him to do. Fromm did pretty good today. Didn't throw an interception, so I'm happy with that. Kept checking in and out of plays, putting the guys in the right places. I mean, it was a good game. I don't see a whole lot of question marks there either. I think Demetrius Robinson is going to be one of those running back type style receivers because as soon as that guy catches the ball, he is absolutely gone. Bo Nix drops back, 3 steps, throws it, nobody home. Now it's 4th and 10. We play, I think, App State next week. I'll get into that here in just a minute, OG France. Stick around. I want to see what happens right here with this game. And then we'll talk about that because I've got some theories on that. Threw that way over that guy's head. It was wide open too. Wide open. Alabama has New Mexico State. I thought it was Walmart 3rd shift they have her playing next week. Georgia's playing 2nd shift. Fair catch. Okay, so they still got 4.5 minutes on there. 450 rushing yards were impressive. Yes. So here's my theory. This is just my theory. And maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. But my theory is this. I didn't really see a need for Georgia to go out there and try to throw the ball on Vandy. We were more than capable and able to run the ball. We mixed it up a little bit. We got some passes to pretty much everybody. But for the most part, we just reestablished the run game, which you want to make sure you got all the rust off the wheels by the time you roll in and play Notre Dame. I saw some shots downfield, so I saw that we could have some success there. Definitely, yeah, I agree with you, Alex. You could definitely see the improvement in the havoc rate against Vandy. Simmons looked very nice on punt returns. He did. There was a couple of times I kind of questioned the route he took as far as where his blocking and his coverage was. But, I mean, the guy has some wheels. I mean, he can move. So, try to keep an eye on this game over here. But as far as the Georgia offense goes, I feel like Kirby Smart didn't put anything extra out there that he didn't need to. And I don't think you're going to see that. I think that he wants to make sure that by the time he plays Notre Dame, that they don't have any extra tape to watch on us. If you look at our offense, it was very vanilla. It was very basic. There was no trick plays. There was no halfback crack toss. It was all pretty much just some end arounds, running it right up the middle, and some screen passes. I mean, we had a couple of shots downfield just for fun, but nothing exotic. Easily covered the spread. The spread was only 20 points or 20 and a half points, 21 points. And, I figured it'd be closer to 30, which, it was 24 points. So I really don't feel like Georgia had its foot on the throttle. I think Georgia just, we played efficient football, we played smart football, and we did a good job. A lot of flags, a lot of emotions in the first game. You always see flags like that. Maybe they'll turn Landers loose. I bet you they're gonna turn Pickens loose. Let's see. Looks like Oregon's moving the ball a little bit. But yeah, I think you're going to see the same thing next week against App State and against Arkansas State. You'll see some passes downfield, but you're going to see nothing. You're not going to see a big game plan come out like you will when we play Notre Dame. I think that'll be a big, that'll be something interesting. You didn't see a whole lot of complex defensive packages either. Alabama 1, Georgia 2, LSU 3, Texas A&M 4, and Auburn 5. You could probably make an argument right now that Auburn would be 4. Hang on. So it's like Oregon's moving the ball pretty good here. Oh, he just got buried. Oh, man. Auburn just buried their quarterback. Tram Dog says, I just wanted to see our D-line improve, and oh boy, we're looking great. Yep, the D-line definitely looks better, especially the interior of the D-line. We were able to take a last year 1,000+ yard rusher and shut him down. They had basically a 2,000 yard. They had a 1,000 yard receiver. We shut him down. They didn't even throw the ball anywhere in the vicinity of Eric Stokes except one time, and then they figured out they weren't going to be able to throw to him all night, so they went somewhere else. But after that, we gave up 6 points in the first half, and that was it. That was all. So Vandy did have 8 or 9 in a box, and we still have over 300 yards rushing. Yeah, they loaded the box, and we were still able to push impose our will, do what we wanted to do. Yeah, Missouri lost. Yep, they lost to Wyoming badly. It was actually pretty embarrassing. So I think at this particular moment, Alabama, Georgia, and LSU are the only 3 teams in the SEC that has won a game. And Georgia is the only SEC team that's won against a Power 5 school. Auburn right now is struggling with Oregon with 2:28 to go. It's like 4th and 8. Tennessee really lost to Georgia Southern. Oh yeah. If only we could have converted those. Do what now? What was that? Blacklist. Say what's up, buddy. If only we could have converted those stops into more points. Yeah, but here's the thing. I really don't think Georgia had its foot on the throttle. We weren't playing hurry up offense. Georgia has the East already sewn up. Absolutely. See you, Peter. Jeremy blew it. Kind of wish the offense would put more points on the scoreboard. The thing in today, here's something I was having a conversation with another guy about. Putting points on the board is impressive, but when you're in the position where Georgia is, you don't have to put that many points on the board. All you have to do is win your games. You win your games, you're going to end up in the SEC championship. You win that game, you're going to go to the national championship. It used to be back in the day, whenever it was the BCS, that you had to put up huge points. You had to put a ton of stuff because you were trying to impress everybody because there was no playoff system. So you had to look like the most dominant team all year long. Well, that doesn't exist anymore, so there's no need to go out there and stand on the throttle if you don't have to. You just risk getting players hurt playing at a high rate of speed like that. 1 second. Oh, no. Yeah. So, yeah, the pace was incredibly slow. It was very methodical. It looked good. I didn't see any delay of game. It just seemed like a well thought out. They seem to play with an air of confidence, like we know we've got it in the bag. We're just going to do what we do. There was no need to get out there and play at a breakneck speed, and so we didn't. Let's see. Tyler P says, hold on, the Savage Dogs. Jermaine Johnson did. Tram Dog says Jermaine Johnson caused a lot of havoc in the backfield too. Yep. Brother-in-law is an Auburn fan. I needed to see one more loss before I'm good with this day. Tyler P says number 1 UGA, 2 Florida, 3 Kentucky, 4 Vandy, 5 Missouri, South Carolina. Do I agree? I would probably say I think South Carolina played a little better than Florida, believe it or not. And then, yeah, just slide everybody else down. But it's entirely possible. Pace was slow, Zamir's a beast. Yep, seemed like the time had been running fast, but that's what happens when teams play a pro offense. Yep, Zamir said, get off me on every run. He did, man. That guy's hard to tackle, man. Oh, all right, hold on. We got to get in here real quick. Stay with me. I already got to say it's the ball game, 4th down. So who's got it? So, right through his hands. Right through his hands. So it's 4th and 3, 1:28 to go. Auburn's got 1 timeout. It's 20-21, ball on the 50-yard line, too far to kick field goal. So you got to go for it. Probably going to see some custom miles on trickeration. There's the trickeration. Not going to get it. Oh, he did get it. Wow. Let's see. That's going to be close, dude. Wow. see what happens. Let's see if anybody was open. If his receiver would have broken and went left, he'd have been wide open. I think he got that, though. Let's see. Down. I think the spot's pretty accurate. I think he's got it.
That's right where the yard line is. So is the ball across the 50? It's difficult from that angle.
Yeah, you're going to have to have indisputable video evidence. I just don't think you have it. Let's see. Right. Yeah, I think he's got that. It's so close.
You got to do that in real time at full speed. That's actually a heck of a spot.
Sure is.
Yeah, they did a good job on that spot. The line judge right there.
If the call stands.
I think that was a pretty good spot. Must be pretty boring not having any competition in the East. Just embarrassing. Yeah, that's first down. That's a perfect spot. I think that's right. I think my expectations were too high for the season opener. I don't think my expectations were too high. I think the team certainly could have scored that. I just think they took their foot off the throttle. I think they chose to play a different kind of game rather than just run the score up. I think the focus is more on defense than it is on offense, which is fine. We've certainly got the weapons on offense to play fast when we have to, but the guys on defense are going to be the ones that win the game for us. Look at this, man. This is crazy. Minute 15. 1st and 10. Whoa, delayed. Oh, no. We got buried. He got buried. I don't know why you would do that delayed run with Whitlow. That was terrible. Had a hole right there. What is he doing? He runs back 7 or 8 yards. That's Auburn for you. Throw it. Ooh. You got to call timeout right here. All right, so you got 31 seconds left. He's going to burn a timeout. Most likely what's going to happen now is he's going to pull up his very best short yardage pass play close to the out of bounds marker. He's not looking for a first down necessarily. He'll take a first down if he can get it. But what he wants to do is he wants to get into field goal range. If he can get into field goal range, it gives him an opportunity to win the game. If the pass is not close, he's probably telling him to go ahead and if it's tipped or whatever, just bat it down because you don't want to catch it inbounds. You don't want to catch it and not be able to get out of bounds. This kicker's 6'5", dude. Love that D-Rob's first catch was a touchdown. It was. That was nice, dude. I've been waiting to see D-Rob catch a ball for like 3 years now. It's ridiculous. Wow. How this game shows how bad Auburn is or how good Oregon is. I think it shows how good Oregon is. Both of these teams have been playing, for what I can see in the past, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, pretty much lights out, making clutch plays. So neither team has any timeouts. Field goal line is right here. If he gets tackled, it's over. They're going to bring the house. They're going to absolutely bring the house. Oh, he got a first down. Y'all better hurry up and get to the line. Spike it. So they're going to run to the line and spike it. Go, 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 go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There was 12 guys on the field. Did you see it? So let's count them again. Let's see if they catch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 guys on the field right there for Oregon. I just counted 12 people.
He was 2 for 9 beyond 50.
That's from 56 in pregame. This just gives you an idea. I know there isn't a rush, and you got the automatic hold there, so it's easy, but just the leg strength.
Let's check it again.
But Auburn's saying, let's get closer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They still had 12 guys on the field. there was still 12 guys on the field, man.
The quarterback to throw it downfield, Kirk.
Sure did. And I don't think Gus for trusting him based on just watching him play.
Unless I counted the referee.
Throughout the spring and summer. Look at his eyes. I mean, he doesn't look like a year
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 down here.
somebody coming up here.
11. 4, 4, 3. Here he goes. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Boom. Oh, wow. Wow. Dude. I'm not even going to look at the chat right now because somebody will tell me what happens. And I don't want to know. I want to see what happens. 16 seconds.
Exactly where it needs to be.
Man.
Sideline, Williams able to beat, get
It's
away
crazy. It's crazy.
Now they can play a little safer.
Here we go. Oh, they're after him. There you go. Oh, wow. A little bit of that Auburn magic. There's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. I bet you it's coming back for holding.
And the legend of this legacy quarterback at Auburn is born in his college debut. A touchdown pass with 9 seconds to play. I wonder, after the play,
Oh, after the play on sportsmanlike conduct, pfft, nobody cares about that.
a 26-yard touchdown pass. Auburn leads with a
If you're Auburn here, you really need to go for 2. You really got to go for 2 right here.
Bo Nix when he was laying in his bed as a 10 or 11-year-old dreaming of being a quarterback at Auburn. Ever thought that his first start could potentially be like
Wow.
And Carlson had to have his mind wrapped around
Why are y'all going for a PAT? That makes it only a 6-point game. If they get a Hail Mary,
and Oregon. Get an opportunity for a huge statement.
if Oregon runs it back, I'm gonna lose it too. I should get a pet bulldog. I had one, and we got rid of him. He bit my daughter.
Gets in front of the safety. He has a big catch radius at 6'3".
Look at this, man. It's a good pass.
But the ball
Good 50-50 ball. Blocked out the defender. Caught it.
undercut McQuarrie.
Perfect. I mean, you couldn't ask for any better. It's well played. I figured they would have went for the field goal, but why do that when you can get a touchdown? Wow.
All right, get in the middle of the field, try to spot the ball.
Them fans are excited. For a minute there, they thought they wasted all that money. He's like, "Thank you, kid. You have saved my job."
Gus pretty calm, like he knew kid was going to respond, and he trusted him. That's just incredible. He made a couple of
No, don't, dude. Don't.
bad-looking freshman mistakes
Don't spoil it.
in the second half.
I'm gonna stop looking at the chat now.
Moments tonight that it's obvious when you say 19 fourth and 40
See, a big part of me wants them to lose. A big part of me wants them to lose. Part of me wants them to win because the SEC looks so bad right now.
just stayed in there, battled and fought, and he's given Auburn a chance to win this game.
Williams spiked the ball.
Kicking off from the 20. That's bad. If they kick it out of bounds, that's gonna be a problem.
Been a real problem. You think it's unlikely they're going to give the Ducks a chance to return a ball deep, right? Now they kind of scooted along the ground. Oregon out of timeouts.
8, 7, 6, 5. All right, so they get one play from right there.
Seconds to go. Ducks are going to have a shot at the end zone. Davis.
Here it comes, man.
And now you're thinking, I'm looking at
Wow.
why didn't they go for 2, right? Why would they go for 2 to give them potentially up by a touchdown? Now you get Justin Herbert a chance to have a shot at the end zone.
And you just wonder in a game like this, you knew the lead.
Golly, man. Auburn's gonna lose this. Why?
The drop
Because
touchdown
the Ducks can throw, dude.
by Addison, the missed shift
Ducks can throw.
3 points to be pretty precious right now.
I'm still going back to why didn't go for
This kid over here is dropping marbles. I don't know why he didn't go for two. Should have went for two. Wow. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Throws it up. Overthrows him. Golly, he overthrew it. Too much excitement for him. Auburn wins. Oh man, Auburn wins. Golly, I hate saying that. Just hate it. Oh man, what a good game ending though. That was a very good ending to a game. Whew. Guys, wow. Cannot believe that just happened. I can tell you from personal experience, man, that it is absolutely infuriating when Auburn wins a game like that. That last minute bull spit. And James, I think we slowed down on offense because there was really no reason to run fast or run hard. I mean, we did everything we needed to do. Why go out there and run 90-0? Barn and Heart Attack wins, never better duo. Dumb luck team does it again, man. And you're right about that, Sarah. Trust me, as a Georgia fan, I can promise you, the miracle of flipping O'Hare still grates my nerves to this day. All we had to do was bat it down. What do? Tried to catch it. Tips it up in the air. They run it back for a touchdown. Or they run it in for a touchdown, I should say. I mean, I think Georgia got to a point there where we realized we could impose our will. There was no need to be, to continue to run and score up, try to hurt somebody. I think we just want to keep our guys on the field, keep them playing. That's all. That was exactly right, Uncle Lou. Uncle Lou's TV. That's a great name. Are you the old TV or the new TV? Well, I would agree with you with that in the big games, but in these smaller games, there's no need to do it. When you get out there and you run, every time you run another play, that's one more opportunity for one of them guys to get hurt. I mean, we held them to 2 field goals. They never saw the end zone. I'm fine with it. Man, Georgia rushed for like 400 yards, dude. I mean, we basically ran the ball until we got tired of running it. Well, it should be, but again, running backs only have so much tread on tires, man. And you got to run those guys to death. I mean, wide open, 30 carries a game. When you get to November, it's no good. But Banna, what are you talking about, Sarah? Banna? Stress ball security. Oh yeah, I think Zamir White's going to have a ball taped to his hand for the rest of this week. I mean, it's his first college game. I mean, he's bound to make some mistakes. True freshman. I think he did pretty good considering. I think every team in the East, with the exception of Georgia, would give you whatever you ask for to have Zamir White on their team as a running back. I mean, DeAndre Swift out there doing what DeAndre Swift does. Brian Herring out there bruising people up brutally. They look good. Landers look a lot better, yeah. So did Tyson Campbell. Karis Jackson went out with football as well, yeah. I mean, I think the mistakes were limited. I think the penalties were not from being sloppy, just from being maybe a little too aggressive. I think Bama and Clemson did look better than, Bama and UGA did look better than Clemson. Oregon was up 21-6 in the third quarter and choked the game away. I know how that feels. I know exactly how that feels. Eric Stokes was quiet tonight because they threw the ball over there to him a couple of times, and their receiver had no chance. The guy that he was covering was staying covered up completely, so they're not going to throw the ball to him. There you go. Blacklist nailed it. Wherever they put Eric Stokes, the ball went the other direction every time, except for maybe I think twice the whole game. And the only way that you can eliminate the damage that Eric Stokes can do is to not throw the ball anywhere near him. I was surprised at some of the speed some of the Vanderbilt guys had, especially their quarterback. That guy was pretty zippy on his feet. I was surprised about that. I think Cook might be a surprise player on offense. Yep. D. Baker 2.0. Packing in general struggles with four-quarter physicality emphasized against a power SEC team. How did the pass rush look to me? It looked improved, but it still looks a little sluggish. I don't think that we're quite getting the penetration through the line that we should. Tiger Raven says, still laughing about Tennessee losing to Georgia State. I'm seeing you, C-Dog. Did you ask a question and I missed it? Ask it again, buddy. Right. No repeat of 17. Yeah. Tyndall looked really good tonight. It was like every time there was a tackle close to the line, Tyndall was there. Yes, C-Dog, yes. This is just Pepsi right now. This is just Pepsi. I have some other beverages of the adult variety that I typically partake in, but it's been a long day, and I'd have started with that, I'd have just fell asleep. Congratulations on that win there, Artie. That last-minute survival. That was a perfect toss and a perfect catch. Uncle Lou just posted his post-game show. I'm fitting to jump off anyway, so that's been a long day for me. Why do you think they didn't pass it as much, just trying to run the clock out? I think a big reason why we didn't why we didn't pass as much is really didn't need to. The run game was extremely dominant. The offensive line gets more experience and to opening up gaps and pushing guys around. I don't see any reason why there was a need to take the opportunity to throw the ball to give them a chance to intercept it. And then you just run all over them, Stokes and Champ Bailey. Justin Fields scrambled out of the pocket all day. He did. Recruiting at Notre Dame game is going to be crazy. If you're watching that as a team that wants to play against Georgia, and you're having conversations with the coaches, at no point did Georgia not look like it was in full control of that game. Choke. Have a good one, big dog. Thanks, UGA. Auburn, if you weren't pulling so hard for Auburn, they would have lost that game. We got up big early and took our foot off the gas. Let's not get any injuries. And that's the smart thing. You don't want to potentially ruin your season or wreck your season because it's Vanderbilt. Granted, it's an SEC opponent. You want to beat them, and you want to beat them soundly, which we did. But they didn't pour it on as much as I thought they could have. D-Rob looked like a freaking rock star, man. That guy's incredibly fast. Yeah, 37-31. Mizzou, what a disappointment. It looks like some of those FCS or FBS or what do you want to call them teams. Yeah, they'll say they came to play this year. SEC East is definitely down as far as what I can see. You essentially got Georgia and That's it. Oh, man. Yeah, and Swift didn't even look like he was trying hard. And there was a couple of those big runs that come back for penalties for holding or blocking the back or whatever. I think Fromm got to put more air under the jump ball. I think he was making the throws he needed to make. Again, I think everything was very vanilla tonight. And I certainly noticed that Georgia, when they were on the field, they looked more confident. They looked more settled. They looked like they were running the show and didn't have to press. I mean, it looked really fluid to me. So I'll take what I got. Who's my pick who's my pick? LSU versus Texas. Well, I'm an SEC guy, so I mean, I got to take LSU, especially after last year, the whole Texas thing. Their fans are hard to deal with. Moving into a new house soon. Well, congratulations, man. Glad to hear it. Tennessee fans out of patience. Pruitt, future not good. Yeah, that was inexcusable. But what do you do? What do you do? Who do you hire? What starter drives in the second half? I don't think that they were really trying to do anything dramatic. I think they were keeping the playbook kind of slid to the side and not giving away anything. I mean, they had the lead. They were controlling the line. There was no need to do anything fancy. Just try some stuff out here and there. Wanted to try out and just run the clock out. That's what I'd done. But I'm no coach. Wish I was. If Joe Burrow wants to play the way he did, Joe Burrow plays the way he did tonight, LSU can make some noise in the West, seriously. Burrow was out of control, to be honest. Penalties are the only negative tonight. I will tell you that it was very nice to see Rodrigo Blankenship get out there and kick like a 50-something yard field goal like it was nothing. I mean, that was incredible. Do I miss Miko? Yes, I will forever miss that guy. That guy's incredible. I mean, if I could have Herschel Walker back tomorrow, I'd take him too. So, I mean, those guys are just awesome. We're going to need him to be money. Yes. Jeremy Pruitt's career exited the chat. You glad he made me laugh after that sandbox comment? That was hilarious, sir. I read that right as I was getting off. Hey, what's up? Aloha, Samuel. Mahalo. Good wins for both Bama and UGA. Hey, this year's our best shot at the title. So far, I think so, because on paper, this particular class is, talent-wise, is one of the best we've had in almost 100 years. Joe Burrow does that when in the lead SEC, I will buy in. Yep, SEC on the whole didn't have a great day. Nope, it was a bad day for the SEC as a whole. I mean, there's going to be tons of people talking about, and this always happens. It always happens. So the SEC will have a bad week, and then all of a sudden, the SEC's fell off the wagon. Well, the SEC East probably has fallen off the wagon for the most part because Florida looked like trash. We expected them to be a top 10 team. I expected South Carolina to be improved. I certainly expected Tennessee to be improved, and I expected Missouri to be decent or fair compared to what they were last year. And all of those programs are just in the dumpster right now. Uncle Lou's not a real fan. He's never seen a football game either. Hey, your TV's in here somewhere, Lou. I don't know if you noticed. Uncle Lou left his TV in here. I saw it a while ago. In the chat. I mean, I think UGA played a solid game. It looked very vanilla. I saw some flashes of brilliance. You can definitely tell there's been an increase in the attention shown to the Havoc rate, and it looks like these guys have been coached up. This UGA team I saw today will go 11-1, not much more. That's a strong possibility, but I don't know who they're going to go and lose the 1 to. It could be anybody. It's not going to be Florida. Florida looks like crap. South Carolina looks like crap. Yeah, we had no passing game, but honestly, I mean, like 500 yards in rushing. And we need to do a much better job with the passing game. I saw a couple of times that the ball went to Pickens. I really wanted to see that guy have a breakout performance. Demetrius Robinson was like lightning on wheels, man. That guy's crazy fast. I don't know. I don't know. It's, a couple more weeks we'll know a lot more. But just watching what we've seen so far, nothing dramatic tonight. Am I a season ticket holder? God, I wish. No, can't afford that, man. I got a wife and 3 kids, man. I'm sometimes lucky to make the rent. SEC East is going to bring up conversations about who has Georgia played. Well, they will. But the thing is that at the end of the day, we're going to end up playing an SEC championship, and whoever we play in the SEC championship is probably going to be a pretty reputable team. So we're going to go beat them and go to the championship. I mean, the college football playoff. Kirby doesn't really focus on the passing game. It doesn't look like it. I'm really beginning to think that Kirby Smart's not much of a quarterback whisperer. So, I mean, I had a great day today. Will Bo Nix bring Auburn a win over Bama? No. He's too inexperienced. The talent level that he played at Oregon today is nowhere near the talent level that he will play when they play against Alabama. We will see who the SEC championship teams are in November. Phil's played okay. Phil's played extremely well, but he was playing against Florida Atlantic, so whatever that team was. Auburn shouldn't have won the game, honestly. Can't say Oregon should have won it either. They both played both played like crap as far as I'm concerned. Kirby strangling the OC. He only wants a yes man. Won't matter before Bama playoffs, but it won't matter then. But you need the experience. These guys need experience catching the ball before we get there. I don't see any other way to get those guys to improve if you don't throw the ball to them in a game. Bama's young O-line is my biggest concern. They couldn't run block Duke. They got a lot of work to do. If Bama is going to, let's say that Bama plays Georgia next week. Let's just say that was the case. With what I saw, with what Duke was able to do against Alabama, with the running backs they had, they would certainly have a hard time against Georgia's. Bama's defensive middle would worry me. Yeah, I agree. VT Dub says, appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. It's been a good day. I really enjoyed watching the Dogs get out there and play and not fumble around and look, in fits and spits and sputters and not look lost, and a lot of the delay of games and a lot of useless, worse than common sense penalties showing up, and constant holdings and constant blocks in the back and things like that. I mean, all that stuff didn't really seem to be there. It looked like the team was prepared, especially after watching a Florida game. It was night and day difference. So to me, seeing Georgia go out there and get a win against a Power 5 school, the only other team I saw do that was Bama and Auburn. That's it. So, or in the SEC is what I'm talking about. Everybody else just fell apart. I don't know what happened. Praying for your friends at the University of Florida and Florida State. They're in Hurricane Dorian's path. I used to live in Charleston, man. A lot of times these hurricanes are over dramatized. Not always, but sometimes they're over dramatized. And a lot of that stuff down there is now built to withstand it. One of the places that was not was Mexico Beach on the Gulf side, and one of our favorite places to eat there was called Toucans, and that hurricane that come through there just erased that place. There's nothing left. I mean, we went down there last year, and it looks like the hurricane happened a month ago. It looks bad. How about Tua throwing a touchdown pass? I didn't see that part, Sarah. Sorry. Nathan C., you live near Gainesville. What's that guy's name? Matt from Gainesville. I think Uncle Luke could hire you to go work on that guy a little bit. Hurricane hasn't hit Maryland since 2011. Didn't you guys just get like some wind and some waves? It wasn't much. It was like, I know Jake Fromm threw like a 3-yard touchdown pass. I need to move to Maryland. What? No, don't move to Maryland. Yeah, that place is no, too cold. Well, guys, we're rolling on here about an hour. Tua didn't throw a touchdown. He handed it off to Ford. A little Tua. Bigger disappointment. Tennessee and Missouri. Tennessee by far. I really expected Tennessee to have taken a step in the right direction. They had Jim Chaney all in the offseason they certainly should have had an offensive line designed and built enough to move the ball. Jim Chaney seemed to be able to do that whenever Mark Richt was at Georgia, and they didn't have an offensive line nowhere near the size of what Georgia has now, and they were able to put together a pretty decent running game. And I certainly did not see that out of Tennessee. Now, can that be because the players aren't talented enough to do that, or is it because everybody's figured out how to stop Jim Chaney? Oregon could still get in. Oregon could still get in. If they run the table and win the Pac-12 championship, they can still get in. It's possible. It's a long shot, but it's possible. All right, guys. Well, it's getting pretty late. I'm pretty tired. It's been a great day. I've been so excited and watching all these football games. I'm just done. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. It really means a lot to me. I enjoy sharing the football talk, conversation, everything with you. Mahalo, Samuel. And we will catch you guys soon. I'll be doing an App State trash talk video. Not much to talk about App State, but I'll probably do a review this coming up week of the games played today. So we'll see how everything goes. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. You guys have a great night. See you guys later. God bless. Go Dogs. That's not what I meant to do.